Yes, people, welcome to another Chelsea video, man. Keeping you guys up to date with all the latest Chelsea news in the last 24, 48 hours. Not done a video in about 2-3 days. We've been streaming for 17, of course, but today most likely will not be a stream, unfortunately. And Feroz will be going on holiday and also work commitments for the next 7 to 10 days. So he'll try and tune in on his mobile, something from Canada. But we'll have Matt J. Ball, maybe Jonathan Manhandled, of course, coming on onto the channel very soon. But without me talking too much, make sure you guys smash that like button. One click helps on the channel. It is free, people, so please do like the video. It helps out so much. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment your thoughts and opinions. Just very quickly, before we get into the latest Chelsea news, there'll be a video over at Sid TV discussing Mbappe, Declan Rice for Arsenal fans, Madrid with Mbappe, and a lot more. Go and check it out. This will be in the comments, in the description. Go support it, subscribe, and like the video, people. If you're interested in general football news, but obviously this channel will be Chelsea related. Now, Saudi are looking at Lukaku, and I've been saying this for time, people. You know, some people are saying that I want Lukaku to stay. I said as a joke, people, okay? But if Saudi came in with a bid, Chelsea accepted. Honestly, if there was an opportunity for me with my Toyota Yaris, 16-year-old car, I will take him to the airport. I'll give him lunch, breakfast, whatever the flight is. I'll look after him. I will generally take this guy. If you watched from day one when we were linked with this guy 3 years ago or 2 years, whatever it was, okay, you would know I did not want this guy. I've always wanted Haaland. I made 3 video streams a day on Haaland. And look what he's done at Man City, people. And we have to suffer with this guy. But enough of me talking about that. Al Hilal tried to convince Lukaku in a meeting yesterday, yearly wages of 71.4 million euros. How can you say no to that, man? How can you say no to that? Like, with your caliber mentioned, but his priority is Inter Milan. Now, look, I'm not saying that he won't go to Inter Milan, but we have to deep this properly. This guy thought he was on the level of Benzema, Lewandowski, Kane, like 1 or 2 years ago. He's like, put me in those big names. Trust me, this guy is a bottler. Big finals, he's let us down for Chelsea Football Club. Even when he was a kid, he's let us down. It's just not good enough. I don't care if he scores 20, 25 goals. Yes, I'll be happy as a Chelsea fan that we actually can score goals, people, if he was to stay. But I won't celebrate him like, you know, I used to love Juan Mata or the way I used to love Thiago Silva. Because he's going to be leaving soon. We can't get that player attachment anymore, people. We've got to let go of that. But when you look at players like Lukaku, you just think, damn, I don't want to basically see that. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, let me know what you think about that. Just quickly on Mbappe, of course, mainly on my video, City TV will be based on Madrid and United. But sources have confirmed with Chelsea are not working on Mbappe. They're working on other things and do not intend to do crazy things. So this is from Fabrizio Romano. So all the Mbappe dreams for 17, dreaming about a big signing, can be put to bed. Unfortunately, we will not be signing the player. Chelsea want a goalkeeper highly skilled in distribution. Onana's high on the list of targets. Mike also there. Club monitoring. Raya, who's also linked with Tottenham, looking to spend around 40 million. And then we had the Leeds goalkeeper talking like, I don't want to be there as a second choice goalkeeper. And no offense, I mean, I rate you for your confidence and stuff, but you're not that goalkeeper, bro. You're not that guy. Okay, honestly, you're probably last place. I'll probably even take Martinez over you. That's how bad it is, people. Yeah. What else you got here? Roundup last night, people. It's been a bit quiet. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I mean, look, no news is good news in a way because it must mean Chelsea are working behind the scenes. We're not getting all the information. The media's fed in 1 or 2 days later, so I expect more news to be coming up very soon. But yesterday, Havertz to Madrid is currently off. Chelsea's price for the player needs to change for Real Madrid to see anything, and Kunku will be announced after June 19th when the international games end, people. So there's no doubt we'll get this guy. It's just we need to just be a bit more patient, people. Maybe next week, basically next week he'll be there. Leo Cole has been called up to the England squad, and Brighton are looking to spend 40 million on the player, people. Do you guys want to see him gone? Yes or no? Koulibaly hasn't been great in the season that just went by. We could be selling him, which is why we need players like Leo Cole that's coming in. Brighton spending around 40 million. Chelsea very keen on keeping the player, but I think it'll be very difficult if after 50 million was to be offered, can we really say no to a potential player that has never kicked the ball for Chelsea Football Club? Yes, massive potential. Yes, a fantastic player, I'm sure, promising player. But he has not kicked a ball for this football club. We have to be realistic. I dislike overrating our youth players. Yes, we do have good youth players. But the way we go on, like with the next biggest thing, we need to calm down. Even the ones that you've seen recently, only Reece James, I can say, yes, Kylian Hudson-Odoi, I was guilty. But before the injury, he was lethal. After the injury, he's just not the same. Money Mace had moments, just not that guy anymore. Tomori not here. Tammy Abraham not here. Lewis Baker, the back heel against Arsenal in the cup final many years ago. Where is he now? We need to calm down. I know the hype's there. I know we got to say how it is for your clicks, for people to admire your content and stuff. I get it, but that's not me. I'm keeping it real. We need to relax. Lukaku could be a top player for Chelsea Football Club if given the opportunity, but he's not there yet. He's really not there. So let's calm down, people. Chelsea working behind the scenes to sign Caicedo. We are waiting. Arsenal Football Club are signing Declan Rice, people. £92 million or around that with bonuses and stuff. They also want to sign Caicedo to Arsenal. And I said this now. I expect Arsenal to drop. I expect Arsenal to drop in general. As a fan that dislikes Arsenal fans, okay? Banter aside and stuff. If Arsenal sign 2 or 3 good players, your Declan Rice, your Caicedos, a striker, I think the wingers are good enough. They could actually continue their run and challenge for the Premier League 100%. I expect them to go down back to like 4th, 5th, in my opinion, because I think teams will improve. United will improve. Liverpool's will be back up there. Chelsea hopefully get back up there, and it'll be a lot more difficult for Arsenal Football Club for sure. But if Arsenal get the right signings in, we should be a bit worried about their progress. What we see with Arteta, that's what I kind of see. What I can see with Poch coming in and being here for at least 2 years, 2.5 years, where we try and get the best out of the project and make sure we improve from there. So, guys, let me know what you think about that. Clubs are waiting for Brighton to decide on the final price for Moses Caicedo. From what I understand, it could be close to 80 million. Chelsea identify Onana and Mike as top choice for the goalkeeper. But the prospect of Kepa being number 1 is not ruled out if the prices for other targets are deemed too high. So, of course, Onana, we're looking around 50 million. And from what we're hearing, people, even Mike as well, 42 million. I saw something crazy, 80 million euros or 60 million euros it was or something like that. And there is no way we should be spending that much money on a goalkeeper like that. We do need a goalkeeper. We do definitely need a goalkeeper, but it has to be the right goalkeeper. I think one of these 2 goalkeepers are the right ones. We have a meeting with Inter Milan very soon. Talks on Lukaku, talks on Chalobah, talks on Koulibaly, talks on Onana, talks on, we're going to be discussing basically everything. We need to make sure that we get the right deals from this. If Inter Milan really want Lukaku after he bottled it against Man City, then so be it. Make sure they spend at least 50 million pounds, people. Somehow, I don't know how we're going to get it, but somehow get 50 million pounds for the player, because we did loan him out. We did get some money in. They did pay a bit of the salary as well, half of the salary. So it wouldn't be the massive loss if we were to get about 50 million pounds. I doubt it. But if not, send him to Saudi, man. Just get rid of the guy. Onana, maybe a swap deal somehow with Lukaku, maybe getting them to spend Lukaku on the books a certain amount of money before giving that money to Onana on a separate deal, because really swap deals don't really happen nowadays. For the accounting books, they want it in a certain method style. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys are thinking about this. This is quiet days. Martinez, I'm not even gonna get into it. I watched this guy for a time. I watched him for Argentina. He's frustrating. You do not want him at Chelsea Football Club, people. He's good, don't get me wrong, he's good. But he will miss you sitters and sitters and sitters. He will make the wrong choice. And that's what we've seen with Chelsea for the last 18 months. We need to get rid of that. We need to push on from that. We need to go away from that. That's my worry, people. If Chelsea are interested in Martinez, you might as well sign Felix. Not the exact same strikers, but someone that can play behind a striker like a Nkunku, if we are not to sign a big striker like Osherman or someone. So that is one to keep an eye out for sure, people. So like I said, people, check out the second channel, Sid TV. Check out the merch as well, WorldWideChels.com/store. You know, got all the merch out there. And as I said, people, there might not be no content with Furrow 17 for the next 7 to 10 days. It could just be by myself. So if you guys got any questions, drop it down below. Or be me and Matt and the gang, of course. We've got the barbecue. And Ben Jacobs tomorrow, people. Ben Jacobs tomorrow. I forgot about that. Ben Jacobs tomorrow. So we've got content ready for tomorrow, people. Until then, WorldWideChels, guys, I'm out. Peace. Like the video, man. Subscribe.